The great serpent guarded the 10,000-year-old Lingji, never allowing it to be taken. Yet on this day, a frail little girl named Lily plucked it away. Even the serpent dared not intervene, for Lily possessed a divine physique that comes but once in a millennia. To cross paths with her in any way would cause it to transform into a dragon and ascend to immortality. Thus the serpent spared her. Outside, senior sister Lily witnessed this, stunned to see her emerge unscathed. For 10,000 years, any who dared enter the cave to harvest the Lingji were swallowed whole by the serpent. Seeing Lily walk out unharmed, she couldn't believe it. Yet instead of rejoicing for her, she shoved Lily off the cliff in the next instant. The innocent Lily cried out for her senior sister to save her, but the world let her die. With Lily gone, everything would belong to her. Finally, exhausted, Lily fell into the abyss. It turned out the senior sister was a reincarnated soul. In her previous life, after discovering the other's biological father was the Empire's great general, she had enjoyed unparalleled wealth and honor. Driven by jealousy in her reincarnated life, she planned to seize the other's destiny. She deliberately lured Lily up the mountain only to push her off the cliff. Then, wearing Lily's personal jade pendant, she went to meet Lily's father. Sure enough, the unsuspecting general truly believed her to be his long-lost daughter. Thus, the senior sister replaced Lily as the young lady of the house. But unbeknownst to her, Lily, who had fallen off the cliff, was incredibly fortunate to land in the river, saving her life. Fortunately, the crown prince happened to be passing by and rescued Lily. Seeing her legs gravely injured, the usually aloof crown prince decided to carry her down the mountain for treatment. To repay his life-saving kindness, Lily gently stroked the crown prince's shoulder. He suddenly felt a surge of spiritual energy enter his body, and his fatigue vanished instantly. No sooner had the words left her lips than the crown prince felt as light as a feather, effortlessly carrying Lily back to the temple. Legend holds that the phoenix symbolizes peace and good fortune. At this moment, offering 3 roses would surely ward off misfortune henceforth, bringing smooth sailing in all endeavors. Meanwhile, the senior nun also returned to the temple. She immediately sought out her gravely ill master and forcibly seized the jade pendant, proving Lily's identity. She intended to use this pendant to impersonate Lily, the legitimate daughter of the Northern Frontier Marquis. Sure enough, it unfolded exactly as in her previous life. That day, after much searching, the Marquis of Jinbei finally located the temple where his daughter resided. The moment he entered, he saw Anne squatting pitifully at the temple gate. The Marquis fixed his gaze upon her and was instantly drawn to the jade pendant around her neck. He immediately recognized the girl before him as his long-lost daughter. Thus, Anne was brought back to the Marquis's mansion and was brought back to the Northern Marquis's residence in great pomp and circumstance. When Lily and the crown prince returned to the temple and had already vanished without a trace, her master lay on the ground, barely clinging to life. Lily instantly burst into tears, her face streaked with tears. With his last breath, the master told Lily that her jade pendant had been stolen and that the young man before them was Lily's benefactor and entrusted him to care for her. With those words, the master passed away. Witnessing her master's death, Lily wept uncontrollably. Suddenly, she remembered the spirit fungus she had brought back. If only the master could have tasted it, there might have been hope for recovery. Alas, it was all too late. Seeing Lily's profound grief, the crown prince couldn't help but recall the dying state of his own mother and felt an instant kinship with Lily's sorrow. With the temple now deserted, the crown prince ultimately decided to bring Lily back to the palace. Meanwhile, Anne was brought back to the Marquis residence. Her mother embraced her tightly in excitement, but her older brother Jack noticed something amiss. He clearly remembered his sister's eyes, large, dark, and bright, yet hers were so small. He began to suspect they might have been mistaken. After Jack's reminder, her mother also sensed something off about Anne. Her father insisted the jade pendant on his body could prove her identity. Besides, the child had grown these past years. Some changes were natural. He stubbornly maintained Anne was their biological daughter, fearing her brother would expose her false identity, and tried to ingratiate herself, only to be pushed aside by Jack. This scene enraged her father. He immediately punished Jack to face the wall in reflection. Then mother presented a meticulously prepared hairpin as a welcome gift for Anne, but Anne wore a look of disgust, for she clearly remembered when Lily was recognized in her past life. Gold and silver jewelry, delicacies from land and sea. Now it was her turn, yet a mere broken hairpin was offered. This left her deeply dissatisfied. Her mother still felt Anne wasn't her own flesh and blood. After the crown prince returned to the palace, he was punished by the emperor for delaying his lessons while rescuing Lily. Fearing the emperor's wrath for bringing a child back without permission, he lied, claiming he had been distracted by play along the way. The emperor, upon hearing this, berated him for his lack of ambition, sentencing him to kneel in reflection for a full day. Lily, knowing no one in the palace, sought out the crown prince to play, but the palace was vast, and she lost her way, accidentally captured by guards. The emperor, seeing Lily's unfamiliar face, questioned her origins. Lily claimed she had fallen from the mountains, rescued by the crown prince, who kindly brought her into the palace. The emperor saw the crown prince had clearly done a good deed, and preferred punishment over explaining to the emperor. He couldn't help but feel that as her father, he had been too harsh on the crown prince. He then ordered the guards withdrawn, and allowed Lily to find the crown prince. Seeing the crown prince kneeling in punishment, Lily felt remorseful, but she discovered he had knelt all day, his legs numb and unable to rise. Yet upon seeing this, Lily placed her hand on the prince's leg once, and told him directly, "It's fine, you can try standing up." The crown prince joyfully rose to his feet, and asked Lily if she had done it. Yet the very next moment, Lily collapsed from exhaustion, due to overexerting her magic. When she awoke, she found herself lying in bed. The crown prince sternly reminded Lily not to casually display such mysterious abilities before others, lest she attract unwanted attention from those with ulterior motives. Lily agreed to his request. The prince then ordered that what had transpired must remain confidential. After Lily recovered, they attended a banquet celebrating a general's daughter's homecoming, which was actually held for the senior apprentice who had stolen Lily's identity. Upon Upon arriving, he spotted his senior apprentice, realizing the truth. The prince concluded Lily's jade pendant must have been stolen by Annie. He instructed her to entertain herself at the banquet while he slipped away to investigate. Soon, and spotted Lily in a corner, guilty conscience gnawing at her. She immediately dragged Lily into another room and demanded, "Why are you here?" At this moment, innocent Lily remained unaware that Anne was determined to destroy her, seeing her jade pendant worn by the senior disciple, and prepared to reclaim it. But the next instant, Anne dropped all pretense, declaring, "This is my home. Lily is not welcome here." Lily insisted her master had said the jade pendant was vital to her and must be returned. She demanded to know why Anne had snatched it and feigned innocence, claiming it wasn't theft. The pendant was clearly hers. Just then, the crown prince arrived and helped Lily to her feet. Witnessing this, Anne realized Lily was acquainted with the imperial prince, fearing the prince's influence, and reluctantly prepared to return the pendant. But she deliberately caused trouble, pretending her hand slipped and shattering the jade pendant, and also realized that from now on, Lily would have no chance to compete for the identity of the general's daughter. Soon, the commotion drew the attention of the general. Seeing his daughter's jade pendant shattered, he flew into a rage and seized this opportunity to twist the truth.